where I put this. Okay. I wonder how many live streams it'll do this time. Must I stop? I tend to get trigger happy. Okay, cool. So we've been live for a couple of seconds now on Facebook and YouTube, so we probably should tell the people what we're doing.
We probably should.
Okay, cool. Hi everyone. We're currently live on YouTube and Facebook and a couple of entrepreneurs groups, so this is really cool. I'm Nastine.
And I'm Peter.
And that's about as far as we rehearsed this today. With us here we have Miss Dolphin from Entrepreneurs Lifestyle magazine owner, boss babe, Leonie Dorfling, and also proud ProTech member. Hi, Leonie.
Hello.
Awesome. Okay, guys, so what we're doing now is we are literally getting ready to fall on our faces in front of you. Because what we're doing is we've taken on the $5,000 challenge that's run by Marlon. And what that is it's a sales and marketing challenge where Marlon actually teaches us like all these insider tips on how to attract leads and convert them into sales. And then we see who can make $5,000 first. So we want to win this.
We would like to win this.
So we decided, this is part of our content strategy, we decided to give you an update on how we're doing in this challenge live. We'll come on from time to time live with our guests and our process, and we'll update you guys on how many dollars we've made through the process. So we just started. Currently we're starting on $0. Okay. Let's see if we can change that by tomorrow. And the reason why Leonie is here, okay, so let's explain to you a bit more about our story and what we actually do. We run an entrepreneurial haven for entrepreneurs across the globe, and our whole mission is to save the global economy one small business at a time. The way we're doing it is by providing entrepreneurs with a network and a platform where they can build relationships, meet the right people, and become part of a business family.
Both locally and globally.
So that we can grow our businesses together. One of our most amazing, incredible members is, well, Marlon August. That's how we got like into the $5,000 challenge. And Leonie Dorfling. And so the whole challenge is about creating a process, an offer, a lead magnet, and then converting that into sales. So that's how you kind of make your $5,000. So we had to think about what is our lead magnet going to be. That's where this started. And instead of just creating a PDF or another ebook or something, we decided let's have some fun with this and let's create something where we can involve our whole community and give our tribe members a little bit more time to shine as well.
Or we could just fall flat on our faces online.
We're doing that anyway.
Yes.
So.
We're doing that anyway.
So what we did was we created a networking personality quiz. And we based this on, we picked 4 champion networkers from our tribe. So these are people that have built their empires like through networking. Their whole marketing strategy is around word of mouth, and through networking, they obtain accelerated word-of-mouth marketing, which then grows their businesses. So we picked 4 champions that have 4 distinct personality types. Leonie is one of them. And what we're doing right now is we have a prelim quiz. So we drafted the quiz, we put it together based on these 4 people, or based on the characters we tried to create from these 4 champions. And what we want to do now is test whether that quiz
actually works
and actually reflects these people's personalities and networking personality styles. So first up, we have Leonie, and we are going to give her the quiz. We're going to have her attempt the quiz live right now with us, and we'll see if she is indeed who she says she is. If not, we'll get some feedback and obviously go back to the drawing board with Marlon again, because then we need to amend the quiz. If yes, we'll get some feedback anyway, please, Leonie, so that we can we want to build like tangible characters that people can relate to and kind of know. So we're hoping to get your help in that. But for now, I'm going to take us to the quiz, Leonie, and then you can please start answering the questions. So this is the quiz. This is Mrs. Leonie.
Oh, yes.
Our amazing dolphin. And we're going to see what is your networking personality type, Leonie. Hopefully you are you. Okay, so basically when you open the quiz, it just gives you a little bit of a background about us, and it says, is your networking personality more akin to Karen, Leonie, Peter, or Steven? Find out if you are the best friend, the Zoom sniper, the mighty mentee, or the rising star, and learn how your personality lookalike has successfully used networking to build their empires so that you can do the same. Take the quiz at www.exploreprotect.com. Are you ready, Leonie? Shall we take the quiz?
Yes. Let's do this.
This is so nerve-wracking. Are you nervous?
Not yet.
Okay, so Leonie, your first question is, what would you say is your best asset when it comes to meeting a group of new people? Is it A, you're easy to talk to, B, you know how to suss out who's who in the zoo, C, your natural charisma, or D, people love to adopt, help, and mentor you?
The last one. People love to adopt, help, and mentor me.
Amazing. Okay, cool. Okay, question number 2. There's 10 questions. You're at a conference on your favorite topic and you're doing what you enjoy doing most. What is that? Is it A, speaking, of course, because you love sharing your magnetic, charismatic personality with the whole world? B, hosting it because you've probably found and introduced everyone that has made this conference possible? C, learning as much as you possibly can and finding mentors who can provide you with even more learning opportunities? Or D, having conversations and making friends because you're everyone's ideal best friend?
C.
C. Okay. I'm sweating.
I'm still holding fingers.
Okay.
I'm answering the questions. It's asking.
Well, you're going to read this question for us.
Okay. The key to your success hinges on you finding more opportunities to A, speak and showcase your epic personality that people are naturally attracted to. B, meet and connect the right people with the right people because you don't have to be the smartest person in the room in order to be the most successful one. You just know where you need to find the right people and how to connect them so they can build your empire for you. D, build genuine relationships with good people that are positioned to benefit your business because you are naturally memorable and people love spending time with you, referring you just because of who you are. Or D, learn from the right mentors who are willing to believe in you and give you all the knowledge and inside info you need to succeed.
B. The second one.
Meet and connect the right people with the right people. Cool. Okay. Next question. Which types of people frustrate you the most? A, people that want to do everything by and for themselves because it's impossible to connect them with the right people. B, people that think too much of themselves and who can't see your potential, so they refuse to mentor you. C, people who can't see the big picture and therefore don't recognize how much it could benefit them to let you spend time in the spotlight. Or D, people who are too business orientated and refuse to connect with you on an even slightly deeper level because they make it impossible for you to build an actual relationship with them, and relationships are key to your success.
C.
C, people who can't see the big picture. Okay, next question. Peter?
What does real success look like for you? Okay. A. Your job is to party, speak and be yourself, and never file anything ever again.
That is so mean. I can't help it.
Okay. B. You've successfully connected to a whole network of people and created the movements and trends necessary to inspire those people to build your empire, and now you're free to travel the world. C. You've learned everything you know from the best mentors in the biz, and this strategy has allowed you to successfully create and grow your empire at an accelerated pace. Or D. You've built relationships with the best in the biz. This means you have real friends in high places. You have the president on speed dial and the vice president on WhatsApp, and all your friends are referring more traffic to your business than you can keep up with. Although is strictly not true, because you have people who are friends who do that for you now.
B.
B, you've successfully connected with a whole network of people and created the movements and trends necessary to inspire those people to build your empire.
And I want to travel.
And travel the world. Amazing. Okay, next question. What kind of gigs do you naturally gravitate towards? Is it A, speaking? I thought we've covered this. LOL. Or B, writing, because it's an intimate way of communicating that really helps me connect with my fans, like they are my best friends. Or C, any gig that offers learning opportunities and opportunities for mentorship. Knowledge is what I need right now. Or D, meeting new people so I can read them, profile them, and decide if/where they fit into my plan for world domination.
C.
C, new learning opportunities. Okay.
Ooh,
You
well,
did all the
I got the wrong ones. Can't we switch?
Okay, I'll do this one.
I'll take the short one.
Okay, this question, Leonie. Who is your ideal business partner? Is it A, someone that doesn't mind doing the detail work in the background while I concentrate on creating exposure for us using my talent for speaking, connecting, and building a following for us? Is it B, someone that values real relationships and my ability to build these? They have to encourage me in my friendship building abilities and recognize the importance of this work. C, someone with more experience than me who can guide, mentor, and support me. I'll be their best student and they'll believe in me and help mold me into the diamond I am meant to be. D, I need more than one business partner and all of them need to be experts in their various fields. That want to collaborate and build relationships so I can position and inspire them to achieve our best future for all of us.
C.
C, someone with more experience that can guide, mentor, and support me. Okay, epic.
Yay!
Well
Short
done.
question.
Short question. How do you feel about filing?
I love it.
Okay. I don't. A. There is nothing in the world that I hate doing more, except maybe for organizing emails. I hate that so much I don't even do it. B. I actually don't mind it. Sometimes I even enjoy it. I'm naturally organized.
Smiley face.
C. I have people that do that for me. Or D. I don't love it, but I'm not bad at doing it.
B.
B, I'm naturally organized. Smiley face.
Yeah, we've noticed that.
Yeah, you're amazing and super analytical.
Long one for you.
Okay, Leonie, stay with me. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how prepared do you have to be to pull off a really important business meeting? 1 being not prepared at all, 10 being ideally I prepared a whole docket a week before the meeting. Okay, so is it A, 11? I research everything I possibly can because I believe that knowledge is key and I'm still learning. Is it B, 0? I'm totally winging it because I have a whole support team lined up to support me before, during, and after the meeting. C, 0. I'm totally winging it because I know I can rely on my natural charm, intuition, and experience to close the deal. Or D, 11. I like researching, and it's so much easier to become best friends with very important people when I know everything about them before we even meet.
Actually, it's A and D.
A and D.
Yeah,
Okay, so if we look at A and D, both of them say, yes, I like to research. A is, I like to research because I believe that knowledge is key and I'm still learning. Or is it because it's easier to become best friends when I know everything about them before we
I
meet?
think D. D.
D. Okay, cool. Next up.
Great
Are we
stuff.
switching again?
We can switch again. I don't
Okay.
mind.
How do you go about achieving your business goals? A. I meticulously plan out everything and then I strategically make friends with the right people in the right places to help me get there. Or B. I surround myself with the right mentors who help me plan out my goals and then mentor me on how to achieve them. C. I mostly wing it and make sure I don't get too bogged down in the detail. I find that good things naturally happen for me the more I focus on having fun, being myself, and allowing the people around me to be attracted to my naturally bubbly personality. Or D. I can see the big picture. My job is to find the right people and connect them in the right ways so that they can complete the picture. Once the picture is complete, success is inevitable.
A.
A. I meticulously plan out everything and then strategically make friends. Okay, epic. Oh my
Yay!
goodness! I can't believe this! Yeah, yeah!
I'm me.
Congratulations! I did not think that was going to work out. You picked a
Cheater.
lot of.
Okay, let's read this through.
Okay. So, Leonie, this thing says you are the mighty mentee, just like Leonie Dorfling. And it says you're smart and ambitious, and you won't let any skills gap stand in the way of you achieving your entrepreneurial dreams. Your superpower is pure grit, determination, willpower, and your ability to learn. You're everyone's favorite person to mentor, and you make a point of surrounding yourself with the right people who are all more than willing to mentor and support you in building your empire.
Which pretty much sums up Leonie to a T.
But let's ask Leonie. Leonie, do you resonate with this?
That is all true.
Amazing!
Awesome.
That is so
Awesome.
cool. Okay, so from here, I'll send you this link, then you can share your results on Facebook and Twitter. Do you want to learn more about the Mighty Mentee, your networking personality type?
Yes, why not?
Amazing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is pop your email in here, and then you're going to get an email with more information. And then it's going to send you actually 4 emails. It's going to send you 4 emails. It's going to talk to you about your superpowers, what paradise looks like for you, what hell looks like for you, your challenges, and then it's going to try to give you some top tips on how to actually embrace your networking personality to be just as successful as you, Leonie. So we're actually going to talk to you in order to. So far, I've written the first email. I'd like your feedback on that. And then we need your help with coming up with email 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool. So I think for now, can we talk a bit more about how you have actually used your networking personality type in order to build your empire? I mean, it's not easy to just have, people don't just have online virtual magazines that are super successful and followed by everyone.
No, they don't.
It's just, I don't have one. Like, I've wanted one for the longest time. I don't have one. How did you do it?
Well, I did have help. I think that's what helped me in the tribe. Having the right connection and the right mentors. That really helped me to show me what are my gifts, like this. Where's my weak points? What do I need to work on? What do I need to learn? That's a whole bunch of things. It's not something you also do alone. You need like friends in your workspace, not just like colleagues. They need to be your friends as well, so you can work closely with them. And that's what the tribe helped me a lot. Yeah.
Awesome.
That is so cool. Like you just take, like for real now, you take having the right mentors around you to the next level. I mean, I've never seen anything like it in my life. I've always been like, you know, I'm naturally, I have a part of your personality inside me, I think, because I naturally have that thing where I always knew, like, if I surround myself with the right people and I can just learn from them, you know, I can just like kind of convince them to believe in me and to just show me the way, and I can see what they're doing and I can try to adapt it for me, and then maybe it works for me. Like, that is such a powerful way of fast tracking your way in life, whether you're building an entrepreneurial empire, an online magazine, or just like, you know, working your way up the ladder in corporate. And I actually wish that more people knew about it, because for the longest time I've taken that for granted, and I thought like everyone knows this, you know, like it's natural for them like to step into the room and look for the people that are more successful than them and know more than them and just like be like best friends.
Yeah.
But they don't.
Well, I mean, we've been privileged enough to actually watch this journey from the very beginning. So creating the profile for us that you've just been through, and that it was successful, that you were actually yourself,
Congratulations.
came from us having witnessed and seen the journey, and the journey itself is its own story. It's been absolutely amazing, just seeing what you've accomplished and how you've accomplished it. But just having the right people in the right places has been epic, and we've loved every second of it.
I mean, you're a local entrepreneur from KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, but you have, and correct me if I'm wrong, like you have, who's helping you on your entrepreneurial journey at the moment?
Stephen Westwood, Stephen Levy, Maggie Naidu, Karen Clear. Yeah, I hope I didn't forget anybody.
I mean, those are some high-end people. That is like Stephen Westwood is a copywriter slash author slash coach slash he's training you in how to be an editor. He's from the UK. He's a speaker. He's getting ready to get onto the New York
The New York's bestseller list.
Yeah, with his recent book.
And watch our TED Talk.
Yeah. And he's mentoring you and kind of like helping you build your business. Like Stephen Levy is a high-end business coach. He coaches people like, we're going to get this so wrong.
We are going to get this so wrong.
Very important people, corporate people, like, I'm not sure, but maybe Old Mutual, international people. Like,
well, let's not guess.
Let's not guess.
Let's not guess.
Anyway, very high-end people. And then Maggie Naidu is an absolutely epic person, and she's a certified NLP mind mastery coach.
Of which we have actually had personal acquaintances utilize her services, and the feedback has all been absolutely phenomenal. Just what she can actually do for people in their personal capacity, in who they are and what they become, and how they overcome their fears. Maggie's been fantastic.
And then
That's
Karen
when our whole
Korea
journey started, was with Maggie.
with
She
Maggie.
helped me, sort out my past and get over that and see who am I, who do I want to be, and get over some fears. So that really helped me.
Awesome.
It's beautiful. And the thing that really gets me is people become so invested in you as a person. You know, it helps them to want to go the extra mile. They want to go the next step. They want to see you succeed. It's like they become personally invested in your journey and seeing you succeed. So you have like a whole team around you building your empire for you.
Yeah.
And that's all from the mentee space. I mean, talk about managing upwards. Like, wow.
Yeah.
So much respect. It's an incredibly networking personality type. I also think it's one of the most difficult ones to pull off.
Well, essentially, when people do this quiz and their personality type comes up the same as Leonie's, then Leonie's the person that they're going to want to reach out to
Yeah.
and figure out how she did it. So that's going to be absolutely epic.
Yeah, can't wait. I'll be here.
So, Leonie, I'm curious. Tell me a bit more about. So, you told us a bit now about how Maggie is actually helping you in your journey. Let's go through the people one by one. Maybe starting with Stephen Levy. How is he helping you in your journey?
Oh, yeah. He's also mentoring me once a week, seeing what is my goals, what's my vision, and then helping me to stay on track and to follow through. And then he checks up on me and like, did you do all this and this and this? Okay, what's the next step? That's like guiding me towards my goal.
That's beautiful. That means he's taken on not only like a mentorship role, but also like the role of an accountability partner.
Yes.
And that we can actually speak for because Stephen Levy is actually one of our business coaches.
Yeah.
So it's been a separate journey, but goodness me, for somebody to hold you accountable in what your dreams are and then make sure that you reach them is absolutely epic.
Yeah, incredible. See, that's what she gets people to be so involved in her journey,
Yeah.
invested almost. And Stephen Westwood, how is he helping you, Leonie?
Oh, he's helping me a lot. He's also a best friend, which is nice. Yeah, teaching me about the editing. I've also been writing some stories for the magazine, and so he teach me through that how to use the grammar and just all those things I didn't know about. That's quite interesting. Yeah, also teaching me, helping me so many things. He also checks up on me to see where am I, what did I do, what am I going to do, and also help me focus on my goals and how I'm going to achieve them.
Nice.
That's really, really cool. And that's amazing because he wrote that book. Oh no, not another goal setting book. So you're basically getting the book in person.
Yeah.
Like, how many people can say that? Usually I just read the books of famous people. You have them on speed dial. Okay. And Karen Greer, how is she helping you?
She does the Fascinate 7 course, which helps you also see who you are, where's your weaknesses, what's your strengths in your business. We're still working on that. So I can't wait to know what my anthem is going to be. And then I'm going to use that in my business, and that's going to be even more powerful. So that's exciting.
That's really cool. And so she did her whole that fascination quiz with you to help you figure out what your communication strengths are.
I'm a rock
I know
star.
one of them is trust, alert, and also, it also showed me that I'm very organized.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
I see Marlon has actually jumped in and the creator of the $5,000 challenge
Is live with us. Oh my goodness, Marlon, have you been watching what we've been getting up to?
So
the good news is, guess what?
I am me.
Leonie is actually herself. We got her to take the quiz live online.
What?
Yeah. We were like, hi guys, we're ready to fall on our faces in front of you. We were sitting here sweating as she was picking the answers of the quiz. And the good news is she indeed is herself.
thank
That
goodness.
is amazing.
I'm just glad I'm me.
So now, Marlon,
What do
we're
you mean?
basically,
Do we have a Peter? Hey,
Yes, we have a Peter.
yeah.
but you cheated a little bit there. I feel I don't know what I have a feeling you cheated.
I had no idea what the questions were going to be. I'm just glad I didn't turn out to be a Karen.
He got about 4 of them wrong, though, if that makes you feel better.
I did.
Oh well, that's freaking awesome. No, I was on Facebook and I was like messaging you guys and no one was paying attention to me. So I went through my calendar. I realized that I've got the link, so I was like, I'm gonna hate crash.
Thanks for being here.
It was actually awesome that you've arrived because we have explained to everybody the whole reasoning for why we're doing what we're doing and how we're actually rolling it out, and that we're using the $5,000 challenge and how we're stepping into a space of creating this quiz and why we're creating it.
Yeah, amazing.
Now we're just going live with all the different personality types, or the networking personality types, to make sure that every personality type is spot on.
Yeah. So at the moment, we're actually interrogating Mrs. Dolphin over here to figure out, like, how does she do what she does? Because we did kind of agree now that it's super accurate in terms of her whole networking superpower is she uses mentors around her. She gets them like super invested in her personal story and her personal entrepreneurial empire. So much so that they like become accountability partners, and they each take up kind of like a section of building the empire.
They take up a role.
And she's done it super successfully because, like, I was just saying, like, I don't have an online magazine that everyone follows and wants me to help build. She does. So she's the mighty mentee. That's what we're calling that character. And now we're just kind of trying to interrogate her so we can fine tune the questions, and the writing of the actual character, and the tips that we want to give people on how do they become a successful mighty mentee. Like, if your thing is you're still learning, but you have the ability to attract the right mentors, like, how do you successfully do that? So I don't know, on that note, you're the 5K challenge person. Do you have a question for Leonie?
Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know what type of, let me just think about this for a sec. I think, can I be a fly on the wall for a sec, and then as we go.
No, for sure. I think from our side, and because we got to see the journey from the very beginning, so I think asking the questions for us is quite easy. But what I've realized is that the quality and the profile of the people that Leonie has surrounded herself with have all been absolute key to the success of what she's stepped into and who she's become. So it's almost like the secret of, how did you do that, Leonie? Like, how your personality type, you managed to surround yourself with some of the best people in the business. Not only have they become colleagues or people that you work with, but they've actually become your friends.
Yeah, you call them friends. I picked up on that.
Yeah.
How did you find them? Let's maybe start there. How do you find these people?
I found them in a tribe.
That's a start.
Did you just go through all of them, or are there some that like stood out to you naturally?
They actually came to me.
Wow.
So your personality type or your networking type actually attracts people to you to the degree that they will actually work with you. Oh, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Another funny thing that I think of now, all my works that I did, all the jobs that I got, I didn't go and apply for or look for it. It came to me. They just heard about me and say, come work for me. That was funny.
Wow.
How do you do that, though? Do you know?
Magic.
There's definitely. You guys are talking about something a little bit different in terms of, but it's an internal value that she is leveraging on, and I think is really powerful for people to understand, because we all have certain aspects of ourselves that attracts, and repels people to, from and to towards us, and I think understanding what that is, Leonie, is really, really important, because then you can almost switch it on and off when you want, and I think that's like we're talking about like superpowers here, which is really phenomenal. Phenomenal stuff. But I think the core of it that like anybody can sort of latch onto is being able to connect, connect into a tribe, connect into a group of people, connect into somewhere where you can get help, and then and I think what Peter mentioned, what I pulled out of it was tell your story, connect them, and be real. There's that reality of it that I think everybody was like, we're available, we're ready, what can we do to help?
I really like that. So if people are taking the quiz and they end up with Leonie's networking type, they may have her type, but if they're not in a position or positioned in a place where they can actually
Be
be
themselves.
themselves and thrive in that space. So it's actually putting themselves into the right space to be able to thrive the same as Leonie does.
Yeah, that's actually super key, I think. Thank you, Marlon. You helped
Yeah.
me think now. Because, like, I'm thinking the one thing that Leonie did that I have still so much, I tell her every day how much respect I have for this woman. I mean, she goes live on her own, you know, and I'm just like, I'm not ready to do that. I have
Watch
public
this.
speaking training. Yeah.
Live on your own.
I'm not there yet. I have public speaking training. I've been a lecturer. I have trained on I have spoken at international conferences, and I am not ready to go live on my own because I don't know how to do it. The camera freaks me out. If I'm by myself, if I'm talking like this, it's obviously fine. But what am I trying to say? Oh, what I'm trying to say is, what she does is she's not scared to be herself. Like, you are just so you, and kind of that beautiful, I'm learning, but I'm going to be someone, but I'm not like overconfident, but I'm also not hiding in the background. Like, I'm being super vulnerable. At the same time, I know how to pick my people. And like, if you're a friend of me, I'll be loyal to you for life. Let's see how we can help each other. Am I kind of starting to pinpoint the magic in Leonie's personality type, do you think, Marlon?
Yeah, like, the thing is, the beauty of being human is that we have so many, we're multifaceted, right? And I think that, but definitely pointing out some of those things is definitely, some of it is there, 100%.
Yeah.
The fact that she answered the questions and it was there and it was her 100%, that makes it, that really means that you did an awesome job at identifying her problems. But I think in terms of like who she is obviously much bigger than that, and
Oh,
she's
yes.
growing all the time, right? The more she's engaged with people that I heard you talking about, the Stevens, and the more she's engaged with those people, she can only grow more. She can only become bigger and learn more about herself. So yeah, I think that yes, we're uncovering small
Yeah.
parts.
Yeah.
It's important
I,
to
Epic.
I think
surround
uncovering the
yourself.
small parts is,
uh,
yeah. I, I think uncovering the small parts is just a small key to people gravitating towards that particular type of networking type. But in order to understand the bigger picture, which is something that we're not going to unfold
Or attempt to conquer.
or attempt to conquer, you know,
100%.
that's all about people reaching out and going, hey, I'm the same networking type as you are, and actually then getting to know and form a relationship and then build from that. That
Yeah.
will tell the bigger story.
100%. I mean, this is not saying that. This is definitely saying that anybody who is maybe an introvert, who is maybe starting on ground zero, like, this is how you can get going. Doesn't mean you
Yes.
can't. Just be
Yes.
identify where you're at, and then take the same steps as Leonie to get out there and to start shifting and making the changes you need to make. And I think that that's really, really, really powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. No, very powerful.
So, Leonie, I'm like very, very interested to hear from you. If we have people that are going to like attempt this quiz and they do end up with the mighty mentee personality type, just like you, do you have like what tips would you give them to get started? Like, they just found out they are the mighty mentee personality type, but what now? How do they work with that in order to grow their businesses?
Well, I will obviously be someone that's too scared to get out there. And then I can tell them what I did to work on their confidence. Like, I started those videos last year. It was mainly just to get my confidence going. And it worked. I'm still doing it. I thought I was going to give it up, but I didn't. I think it's about 8 months now that I'm doing it. And I'm enjoying it. And yeah, just to teach them to be themselves, And also something very valuable that David taught me is say yes and learn later. I was always like
Yes.
having fear of that. I'm like, no, I'll check everything out first and then I'll see if I'll say yes. And he said, no, don't worry if you don't know anything. Just say yes, you'll learn later. So that was quite helpful.
Oh,
Yes, I
that
can
is so
help
important.
them work on their confidence and tell them about my mentors that they can maybe also use. Things like that.
I love that. That's
That is
beautiful.
actually a very powerful message. Yeah.
And then once you've started to develop your confidence and kind of get yourself into a space where you're now learning more and more, do you have like more tips for them? Like, how do you keep going? Like, do you ever have like down days? Doesn't look like you do. Like, how do you not have down days? Like, once you're in that process, how do you kind of keep going?
I was mostly in down days, but then I've seen Marlon doing so much exercise, and he's always energetic and bubbly. And I thought I'm gonna do exercise. So and that really gives you energy for the day. Now I don't want to stop exercising. I love it. So that's also a key to start the day exercising. It really changes your whole. It changes your whole day. It changes your way of thinking. You're more awake, more focused. So that will be a start because I've started that exercise thing that they can maybe join. And because there's so many people that just sit behind the computer the whole day and they don't really go and do something. So then just that half an hour, get your day started. Then it will even feel better with that. Yeah.
I have a really great idea, Leonie. How
Yeah.
would you feel about like for everyone that gets the mighty mentee personality type result on their quiz, right? In their email, do you think we could put an invite to join your exercise class and meet
Yeah.
the original mighty mentee? Could we do that?
Yes, you can do that.
Yay!
That is cool.
That is
That'll be
so
epic.
cool. Then they get to meet you and like be mentored by you. And while they're exercising and having that beautiful lifestyle, you can tell them how to be more confident.
And it's not just like your average exercise thing. I bring some fun into it because, like, when I started the exercise, it was like it's actually torture, and you feel like, no, I'm not going to go back because this is too much. So I just do enough to make a change in your life and bring some fun into it, like dance moves or something that you can enjoy and you can laugh. So yeah.
That is
Yeah.
really cool. So, guys, if you do get that mighty mentee personality type, and you do decide to join the exercise class, which you totally should do,
Oh, don't miss out.
just be prepared for some unconventional exercises. Because I was there a couple of times. She made me do the hokey pokey and also laughing yoga, which I did not know was a thing, but apparently it is. And I had like my stomach muscles were so sore the yesterday, the day after.
I think I remember getting woken up to laughing yoga, and I did not understand what was going on.
I was laughing the whole day. See, something like that. It just makes you laugh the whole day. So why not?
Oh, that's so cool.
Something that I learned a long time ago with exercise is that a little bit every day makes a big difference over a period of time, not only to your physical condition but to your mental condition. So
Yes.
it's very important.
Yeah.
Tell me, Leonie, how did you, because I hear that confidence is a big thing, learning is also a big thing, and then having the right lifestyle is a big thing if you're a mighty mentee. So, how do you go about developing more confidence?
We talk to more people as well because even with the lockdown, people have been like caging themselves in, withdrawing from people, withdrawing
Mm.
from communicating with others. I mean, if you still can't really get out, go on Zoom a lot, talk to people on Zoom a lot. That will also help. Even join our speed networking events where there's more people in one place. And then they get to tell the people about themselves, and that will also work on their confidence.
Mm.
Stunning. Okay. And then the learning one, how do you go about actually like learning the skills that you need in order to build your empire?
I had a look at what I needed to learn. So I Google it, and then I saw, okay, where can I like join a course or something? And then Stephen helped me to go and search for something. We found some stuff that I can learn, and it's even free. I mean, if you can't afford to do a course, there is free courses out there.
Amazing.
I think I need to do a course on how to find a course.
That sounds cool. And then Leonie, the third thing was the lifestyle. So I'm hearing exercise is a big part of that, but also like what are other like lifestyle tips as part of your entrepreneurial empire dreams?
Well, something that I've never did before was like just stay at home and do nothing. So that was horrible. It mentally gets to you. So this year I've decided I'm going to get out more and explore more. So at least once a week I go and see. I've joined a team exploring South Coast. So I've been going out and have fun because I think it's really important not to work like 7 days a week. You must at least take one day, just go out and have fun, spend time with family, just some quality time. So that's what I've been doing. And it actually makes me feel better. It's like you're energized for the week.
That's
Yeah,
absolutely
I like that.
epic. Thank you so much, Leonie. You are such a mighty mentee. Thank you, Mr. Sales, for popping in and coming to help us uncover how does the mighty mentee personality type work in networking and how do you use it to build your empire. We'll definitely get together, I think, another time to do more just like focus tips on as we develop that character. For now, I am super happy that you're actually you, Leonie. That is a major win.
And now we just have some other networking types to uncover and make sure that they are themselves too.
Yeah, and then we will definitely also bring back Mr. Sales, who will be working intensively with us online, making sure that we make the 5,000 US dollars challenge a super success for us and for him and for everyone around us. So yeah, stay tuned. We will be coming at you with more lives everywhere. For now, thank you so much for joining us. This has been absolutely epic. Thanks for being here and join our next Global Online Speed Networking event so you can start building confidence just like Leonie.
Otherwise,
Thank you so
See you
much.
later. Ciao.
Bye.